Hello everybody, this is the Harbinger, this is Wingspan, the Steam edition, and this is my opening hand. It's really early in the morning, and I had one of these games to just get kick-started on my day, but we have a really unusual condition here in the bird tray that I really want to get on camera, so I will be trying to pilot this even though I'm really not awake yet. So the thing is that makes this really special is that we get a catch-all habitat in the grasslands. Dark-eyed Junco can take the cards we get from the Franklin Gull and give us food, while also giving us points. And the Franklin Gull can take the eggs we get from the habitat and turn that into cards. So we are just having a really awesome turn 3 great engine here. So we do need a card from the opening hand so we can tuck to the Dark-eyed Junco first. I think that is the correct way to do it, that we first go Dark-eyed Junco into Franklin's Gull, because we are gonna need a lot more food than we are gonna need cards. We might go for one bird in the forest over time. We do be needing birds to we do be needing their birds to we do need birds to tuck to it, and we do need birds to have egg space, so that's the thing we need to worry about. But the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pick up both of these, just make sure we are getting this combo. We have the historian, so picking up Franklin Gull is not the worst thing in the world, and yeah, this is gonna be a really cool game here. We are not very good for the round and goals with the current plan we have here, but we can adapt. I think we're gonna ignore the first one, and maybe we can make the second one work, and the two last one we are definitely gonna get in order, at least some points. Then we are playing Franklin's Gull here, and now it is we are entering. We have done we have done 4 turns, so we have this combo here online, which is just insane. That is a decent card. That one we don't need, so that one is tucked to the Dark-eyed Junco here. And ideally we would want a bird that eats grains for the first bird playing. Certain ibis that can be played. Let's us look at more stuff. But you can only look at stuff that has been discarded, so it can't draw cards if there hasn't been any discards. Let's tuck. I think we tuck this guy because the other ones are worth more points. Let's try once more. I like the red-winged parrot the least here. We don't need these additional eggs, and we don't have access to that much nectar, so even though we could have played it here. And yeah, let's just go through this once more time so we can get enough grains to play out the rested grosbeak. I think Region Bowerbird is gonna be really great for this engine we got going on there. So let's toss away the spotted sandpiper, and we're gonna play this guy. Then we're gonna play out this guy after after one activation or two, and then we are gonna be sailing towards the end game here. Ooh, we can pick up the bob white. That seems like a proper thing to do. We should probably also pick up the Barrow's Goldeneye, just to make sure the opponent doesn't get it, because I don't want to give them that many free eggs. Actually, it's not that important. I don't want to spend a turn just laying one egg to draw these two cards. So if the opponent takes them, that's just fine, but if they don't, we are getting them ourselves, and yeah, nice. Give opponent a vertebrae, and then we are taking these two cards. One of them we are taking... we could play it for 7 points also. I guess playing this guy is better than playing this guy. So yeah, you are sacrificed instead. And now we have a lot of food, so we can play the Roast or Grosbeak, and we can plan on playing out this guy down the line. We do want to play out stuff both in the forest and in the wetlands for the filled columns thing. The Gala. Yeah. Okay. Now we are certainly heading towards something awesome here. We took the Plains Wanderer, and yeah, we want to play the Gala ASAP. This guy just gives us 2 points every time we activate here, and it doesn't spend our sorely wanted and needed egg space, so it's just a really great bird to have here. Love that outcome. Dunk. We are of course letting opponent try to get the grain there. Plus Hornbill, Counter-Regulus Bud of Paradise. This is a 9-pointer for us. Costs 5 food for us, but that's gonna be nice. Blue's Hornbill is also a historian bird. Yeah. Actually. I think the Bob White is gonna be worth it to play. But we do need to sack some of these guys. I think we sack the Ibis. It's just that we really want to play all of these other birds, and the Barras Goldeneye is worth 1 point less than the white-faced Ibis, but we can fill this guy up with 4 eggs and then play the Blues Hornbill. I think that's gonna be worth. And then Northern Bob White is just gonna be. I mean, maybe we should have took this guy instead, because it's gonna be hard for us to get all the food we want to play for all of these birds. Yeah, and ooh, that's a thing. We won't be getting that online, because we sacrificed the opportunity to do that so we could play the Gala instead, and it's already at 4 points. So I think it's a fine decision. It's not the best, but it's fine. Cooper's Hawk and common yellow throat. Tuck the 1-pointer. We're not gonna activate. And then I think we are playing out this guy. Right. Start to fill them up with eggs. We can play the Blues Hornbill. Gold's Finch is certainly something we can consider picking up. For us, it is a 5-pointer that lets us play another bird at the end of the game. So yeah, I haven't done the math on that, but I think it's gonna be fine for us. And no, don't steal that guy's egg. Steal this guy's egg. We take that guy and a Golden Eagle. Golden Eagle is fine, but it's very expensive for us to play for just 8 points. Oh, we get a free card here. We get Wild Turkey. That's not the worst. It has tons of egg space, and yeah, it can be very good having us our final bird here. if we're not doing the bob white. It can also be a very fine bird to be the final thing to play of the Gold's Finch. There isn't really anything else I really want to play here. So maybe just playing out this guy so we can have something cheap, so we can play, so we know we can play all of these really great ones and still get four eggs. Yeah, I think that's not a horrible decision. And we get some free eggs. We are indeed giving the opponent plenty free stuffs there, so the opponent should be having a decent game here. Actually, they have a common loon, black swan, barn swallow, rough, no, they just can't pilot getting free food. So yeah. Let's see, we could play out the blue warbler, but I think we are wanting to play out the blue's hornbill here first, or how are we doing for... let's keep our options open for reacting to whatever the opponent does this turn. Gonna give them some vertebrates, gonna eat our own eggs. We're not playing this guy. Getting another bonus card is the decent all, but you seldom get more than 6 points of a bonus card that you just randomly draw, and then the condor is basically 7 points or 5 if you eat 2 eggs. And yeah, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 points just from going down here, so it's much better like that. Let's see, opponent has catched up for us, so that means we should probably play out this guy instead of this guy, just so we win this round end, and that is certainly something we are doing here. It is worth to note that the way we are playing this out means we are currently, the way the game stands, sacrificing a lot of points in nectars here. Maybe we should spend one turn here to take fruits, just so we can get nectars to push into both the forest and the... we can't push nectars into here. We already spent all our opportunities to spend nectars for the grasslands here. So we can go here, take food, and get 2 points. Yeah, that's not gonna be worth it. Let's instead just go over here, do this, take 6 points, and droop and eat an egg out of this guy. Then we are taking common chaffinch. Could have been great. I'm gonna talk to osprey. And now I think it's time for the blues. So we are spending 6 food nuts, but we are getting a 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 10, 12, 13, 14 points from display. So I think it is totally reasonable to do so. Spend an egg from that, then we are spending all of those eggs to lay 8 attacks. And now I just think we are laying more eggs and planning to play the Count Rogue's Bird of Paradise at the end of game. it looks like that's the most reasonable thing to do, so I think that's gonna be it. That also means we should probably stop drawing more cards. We should probably have stopped earlier. I just didn't pay attention to to how far into the game we were. Still a little bit early in the morning for this guy, so you will have to just accept that. Oh, I think we are actually having a perfect egg resolution here, which also means that it wasn't immediately wrong to take those cards with the gull the last time we did that. That's nice to know. Don't spend that, but we are eating the bob white. And yeah, we are only getting 4 points there, but it's okay. And then it's just a matter of Count of Rogue's Bird of Paradise giving us another 2 points on Historian, so that's gonna be the play. We don't care about where we take the eggs, so we're just taking from the nearest bird. And yeah, I'm excited to see how this game turned out. I don't know if it's good or bad. We have basically only activated the grasslands the entire game. So I'm excited to see which kind of points we can get out of that. It's 50 over here. That means it's at least 120, I think. And we had a lot of birds hit Historian, so that's cool. And we have a lot of tucks. 42 tucks. This is basically a wetlands engine. 135. Yeah. So really glad I took this game on camera, even though I was planning to just play a game for my own amusement early in the morning here. And yeah, Dark-Eyed Junco into Franklin's Gull is a really powerful combo. And yeah, these two birds let us draw cards, get food, and get eggs out of the same habitat. I think while the Region Barbird is usually a card I don't care too much about, having it in the grasslands in a thing like this is just perfect. And the Gala gave us 23 points. Gave the opponent probably a little bit of food, but I didn't really make that pay out as much. Goldfinch, just a nice intermission bird there. Lets us get up to 4 eggs here, and lets us play. Gives us 5 more points because we have Historian here. 10 points hitting Historian is, I think, a little bit lucky. And yeah, that's just the game here. We could have probably played it a little better with regards to Nectar. I didn't pay attention to it until it was too late. We could probably have done one trip down the forest to take up 2 nectars, so we can play out the Barris Goldeneye, or play out anything in the grasslands and play out anything in the forest, just so we could be on the spot for these 4 nectar points there that we missed out on. And yeah, it's nice to see that we can perform okay, even though I basically just got awake. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was entertaining to you, even though I am not at my best casting wise. And yeah, hope the game was interesting and that you learned something. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.